ages, the galaxy has been protected by an uncrackable network of planetary defense centers. Engineered by 7 of the greatest minds in the universe, and one that was just kind of so-so. The network prevented evil from flooding the galaxy. But now, a familiar face from Ratchet and Clank's past is about to bring the entire system crashing down. Was it me?
Full Frontal Assault really came about from brainstorming sessions where we talked about the hoverboot segments in Kraken Time, which we all still love, and thought that had a lot of potential because in Krill Canyon specifically, we were letting players hoverboot around the battlefield with a lot of choice, so it had a little bit of an open worldy feel. We thought that is something we really want to develop further. Additionally, we looked at the siege mode from Up Your Arsenal, which is something we all have fond memories of. We got into some really intense competitive matches back when we were working on PlayStation 2 games. And we thought that we could really marry those two things, bring in the other elements of the Ratchet series and come up with something new. And that's what gives us Full Frontal Assault. Okay. So here, I've got a base. I'm on the planet Ibarra, which is kind of a lush jungle planet that was the home of an ancient alien civilization. And I've got my Q-Force base. In this game, Captain Quark has rebanded the Q-Force because a villain from Ratchet's very distant past has shown his ugly head again and is working on taking out the planetary defense centers across the galaxy. So if these defense centers go down, the whole universe is in really terrible trouble. So here I've brought in my own base and I have generators. I have 3 generators on the left, 3 generators on the right. And keeping those generators safe is critical because I need them to power up and hack into the planetary defense grid. You can see also around my base I have defense generators. Much like in the campaign we have bases. This is my base that I start out in and I have generators. And right now we're in the recon phase. And that means I need to get out and get as many bolts and weapons as I can. And spread around the mini-map, you can see lots of these weapon nodes. Each weapon node is defended. The enemies that are defending the nodes are neutral at first, that's the green guys here. But when a player captures the node, they turn to that player's team color and they fight for the player. So now Greg has taken node number 6 up in the top of the mini-map, so it's now red. I'm going to take this one. Now it changes to my team color and it gives me a choice of weapons. I'm going to choose the Thunder Smack because it's kind of a good fire and forget turret-like weapon. Also, I can choose to build a barrier at the node. So I'm going to throw up a shield and that's going to slow Greg down if he goes to recapture this node. These nodes are critical because they're bolts per second. Every one of these things I have, I get more bolts and I need those bolts to build defenses and to build squads back at my base.
Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault. Coming soon.